Hey friends, and welcome back to And Then There Was Style, your YouTube home decor channel. Before you dig into this video, don't forget to subscribe to become part of our home decor family. Alright, so welcome back to today's video. In today's video, it's a fun one. We're going to be comparing hot pink sofas versus orange sofas. You let me know which one you like better. Now, rocking a statement and bold furniture it's not a new idea. It is definitely trendy. I know most of us have neutral toned furniture that we're able to kind of play with and add pieces to switch it up and give it a different look. And a lot of people think getting a very bold and bright sofa or other piece of furniture is a really risky step. However, we are going to just really get into this video on how to incorporate a bright sofa into your room. Of course, the first idea would be to take a good long look at your space before you choose a sofa for it. Decor styles really don't matter. You can integrate a pink sofa into any style, with exception for a very masculine space, perhaps. I feel like it would kind of clash a little. It wouldn't really work. But however, it can be a very neutral room, a monochromatic black and white, which I honestly love because black and white, even though they are kind of extreme colors on one end of the spectrum, they almost work as a really neutral room or a really neutral color palette, and you can very easily add pops of color in there. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite ways to decorate. Now, if the room is all neutral, you can choose a hot pink, a fuchsia, or a peachy pink sofa. It all depends on the mood you want to create and your mood. A dark and moody space would be really refreshed and amped up with a just in-your-face, bold pink piece. A pastel room can work with like a softer shade of pink, even pastel shades of pink. And of course, a monochromatic black and white room will really benefit from a bright pink sofa, or honestly, in this case, any shade of pink sofa. This is a great example of using a pink, and it's not a super hot pink, sofa with like the black and white kind of color palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Here is another one. Of course, they played it up a bit with that lovely canvas on the wall, but this is probably my favorite. Pink on pink on pink on fuchsia. I love this room. Another thing to understand is that just by having a really bold and colorful sofa doesn't mean that your room is no longer chic and elegant like this room. You can go for a chic room, an elegant room, a luxurious room. It all depends on how you style everything else in the room. So now let's take a look at beautiful orange sofas. Listen, orange is the new black, and I'm not just talking about the Netflix show. It's a really warm color that feels very boho and 1970s, and it really symbolizes and embodies joy and energy. And I think that's why this color is so popular right now. Now, this color is also very earthy. It's very grounded. Even though it's a bright and funky color, you still have a sense of being whole and complete without getting too out there. Orange is just a really grounded color. It still gives you some life and energy, but it's not too far. You have some stability there as well. Of course, the coolest shades of orange sofas are going to be burnt orange and rust. They look very refined, very beautiful, and will match many different colors, surroundings, and home decor styles. Bright orange is also a really great idea. I love it. It just depends on if you can make it work in your space. Some great examples of burnt orange sofas. As you can see, this is paired beautifully with teal color and of course gold. And then we have this one, which is paired more with darker surroundings. Of course, that beautiful geometric rug is still there. Basically the same sofa, two really different ways to style it. And then you have this room that's really full of and infused with tons of color. And then if you wanted to go more neutral, you have this room. There are so many different ways to incorporate a colored sofa in your room. Whether you want to go with more of a feminine vibe, with more of a masculine vibe, your neutrals, your bohos. If you want to go industrial, you can. It's just a really great way to make one piece of furniture just work throughout a whole room for you. This room just gives me a southwestern vibe. I actually like it. So like I stated before, I know it's not the norm to get a very bright in your face kind of statement sofa, but how many of you out there would really consider doing something like this? I know it's a step, I know it's a risk, and I know a lot of people would rather invest money into smaller accessory pieces instead of big large pieces like this, because when it comes time to replace it, if you decide you can't live with it or don't want to live with it, you know, of course it's a little bit more money. But how many of you, let me know in the comment section, would do something bold? Or how many of you are doing this right now? I would be so interested in hearing. I love this coffee table, by the way. Very gorgeous. Okay friends, so that was today's video. Don't forget to like, share it with other home decor lovers, and of course subscribe to the channel. This has been another And Then There Was Style video, but if you want to see more, check out one of these two right here. I will see you in the next video. Bye friends.